Hey guys, what's going on? I've made $9,000 today and I'm going to refresh the page real quick, guys, so you see that it's not BS. And I simply did this by literally copying another Shopify store that was making a lot of money. And I copied them by utilizing AI and its amazing tools. To be honest with you guys, this almost feels illegal, but it's not. It's literally a gold mine. And I'm gonna break everything down for you guys so you see exactly step by step how I did this. First off, I want to touch base on why I even would do this, right? Number one, why would you reinvent the wheel? You want to go after a competitor that has already spent a lot of money doing different tests and basically figured out what already works. They already know what marketing works, what audience works. They know everything. They already know how to position their website, which allows people to convert. So why would I start from scratch? Do what is already working. And that is the reason behind basically reverse engineering your competitors and using their strategies. Now, first things first, guys, I basically copy online stores that are making a lot of money. Just like this online store here. They're selling this product for $149, okay? They have a really good offer where they're selling, the product and you get 4 free gifts, 1-year warranty, free shipping, 99-day returns, so on and so forth. So I could easily copy this online store. But before I do that with you, I want to show you guys how I know they're making a lot of money. Number one, when I go to their ad library, okay, I could see that they're running a lot of ads. And if I scroll down, I could see how long they have been running ads for, okay? So as you can see, they've been running ads since April of 2025. So what I would do from here to validate it even more to make sure that they're making a lot of money is I would go to similarweb.com and I would type in their domain. Then I would scroll down and see how many visitors they received in the last month. It's 57,000 visitors. What I would do from here is I would take the average conversion rate. Usually it's 2% or above if an online store converts really well. If it doesn't, then obviously it's below 2%. So we will be conservative. We don't know what their conversion rate is. Let's just assume it's on the low end 2%. I'm pretty sure it's probably between 3 to 5% because they have a really good website and offer. But let's just say that it was 2%. We would take 57,247 times 2%. That gives us 1,144 units sold. We multiply that by 149, and that tells us that last month they made $170,000. And that is just on average. They for sure have upsells. They have an email backend. They have the entire infrastructure built out, but we are just being conservative. If I had to guess based on my experience, they're probably making between $500,000 to $700,000 actually with their online store. What we would do from here is go to launch your .store and click on copy store. You want to put the store URL here and click copy store. From there, it's going to start fetching a bunch of data for that online store, and then you are going to see this page right here. You're going to select the pictures that you want for your online store. Now, obviously, we are not going to use the exact same pictures, right? We are going to use AI to create us brand new pictures, but we want the infrastructure of their online store. So we're just going to select these pictures, right? I'm just going to, that's pretty much it. And then we can let's just start off with these. And then we click next, okay? And then it's going to ask you the version of your design, okay? What you want to do here is you want to basically select the version that you want. So I'm just going to select version 3, and then you want to click create new store or link an existing Shopify store. So I'm going to put my store URL here, and then I'm going to click next. Then I'm going to click connect our app, and then click install. Once you do that, you just click on create store and then it will say creating theme. Once it's done, it'll say your Shopify store is ready and you just click on view my store. And then you could see here, guys, it honestly created the online store by itself. What you have to do now, guys, obviously we can't use the same pictures, so we are going to use AI to replace the pictures that they have. From here, guys, you want to go to Nano Banana and you want to upload the image. We want to use Nano Banana to basically change the images so it matches our brand instead of theirs, right? So we're using their same concept infrastructure, but we're using AI to replace those images with our own. So as you could see, guys, I posted this picture here and I told it to please change the model in the image. So what it did is it changed the model. So same exact picture, it just changed the model. So what you want to do is you want to take the rest of the photos and do the exact same thing, right? Because we don't want to have the same photos. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that it changed a lot of the wording. We don't want to copy it word for word. And also you want to make sure this matches up. So for example, if I look here and I scroll down, right, we have this. So then we would create these with AI and we would paste them here, right? So we would click on them one by one and replace them. Same thing goes for here, right? If it's the same exact picture, we need to get it replaced, okay? So you want to make sure that you're not using the same models. You're, unique with your pictures, the wording, all that stuff. And then this thing here, obviously we could just add it. We could replace this or add it here and move it up. So we would just have AI create it for us. Again, we can change the picture here. We could have AI create it. And you want to make sure the wording is different on everything between you and them. If you have certain colors for your brand, right, you would want to change the colors as well. So for example, instead of using light purple, maybe you could use a different color like light blue, right? And have that be your background for your pictures, okay? So for example, if I wanted to use this picture, okay, I would go to Nano Banana and I would paste this picture. So I would say, please change the background color to a light soft blue. So as you could see here, it changed it to a light blue. Now what you could do is you could tell it also to change these pictures, which we will talk about. So obviously they're offering 4 free gifts with their item. So basically you could either remove this and offer something else or keep it and change the gifts, right? You could do different gifts like digital gifts. Obviously you're not going to have an app. You could do a $25 gift card and priority shipping. So if I wanted to change it, great. Now please change the gifts on the top showing that they will be getting a recipe book, 25 gift card, and priority shipping. Make sure to remove any logo that says flow on it and also change the text to black and change the title text. So I'm just kind of like winging this so you guys see, but obviously you're going to do whatever matches whatever you're doing. So here it is. So it created this. So now what you could do is tell it, now please remove the grip socks as a free gift and add my logo. You would have your logo, right, to the 25 gift card and change the color of the gift card and priority shipping to a blue. Now you guys can obviously do this, right? Now this one is a little bit more difficult because they have like the free gifts, so I'm fixing those. Another thing you could do is you just can get a blank canvas of the product, right? You could just use the product alone and paste it in here and tell it to basically, hey, this is my competitor and this is the picture of the product. Can you please create me a picture? So let's do it together, but you'll say, can you please create me this picture, but in my branding and everything like that. So it created it, but obviously, it's not spaced out. So the next thing I would do is like space it out, and stuff like that. Real quick here, you could also do a white background. Can I change it to a white background and also make sure the gifts are spaced out evenly? So what I was saying that you guys could do is, real quick, let me go to AliExpress just to get a picture of the product by itself. So I could just Pilates board, So I would just take this picture here. Okay, I would save it. It could be, obviously I'm just picking a picture here. Let's try to find a picture of the product by itself. So now, as you guys could see here, I created this image in Nano Banana by prompting it to basically, you know, with different things. These are my brand colors. Can you make it this? Can you do the gifts in blue? Can you make it look like this? And it gave me this image here, which is a pretty nice image. And if I wanted anything to change, obviously I could tell it to change. Like if I wanted these tags to be red, I could have it change it to red, right? So it changed it to red. Now this picture was a little bit harder because it had the free gifts in there. So the other ones just with standalone or products, like the one above here where I had to just change the model, like that was just super easy, right? So again, anything is possible, guys. Like with Nano Banana, like I could continue with this image. I could tell it to sharpen some things. I could do whatever, right? That's the power of AI. So depending on like what your branding colors are and things like that, that is what you want to do, okay? You could also show it different examples of other competitors and say, hey, make it look like this, right? Like you could look at a different product, for example, a competitor selling a completely different product and tell it, hey, make the image look like this but using this product, right? So you would swap out the product and a couple of other things. So that's the power of AI, guys. So what you want to do from there is you basically go to your online store and you're just going to replace the images, okay? You could change the coloring, right, of the images and change the logo and all that stuff. So that's what you want to do, and that's the easiest way to do it with AI. Now this competitor here obviously is doing free gifts, so you would have to add those to it, but you would obviously pick different gifts. Now how you would do that is you would just get an app on your Shopify store like Monster Cart. So if I go to the App Store and I type in Monster Cart and I just click on go to the Shopify App Store, I can get it right here, right? I could do gifts with purchases and all that stuff. So basically you can just get the app and install it and create those gifts, and it will automatically add it to their cart. And you could also obviously do something like this. So once that's all done, guys, and you followed everything step by step, right? You make sure that obviously you're not copying the pictures, you're not copying the, you know, writing, any of that stuff. You could create that simply with AI. And you can take inspiration obviously from other different people selling the Pilates board. You could even check Amazon and look at pictures there and take inspiration and have AI make you amazing pictures. Once it's done, guys, all you do is just publish your online store and it's honestly ready. No need to reinvent the wheel. No need to, you know, do everything from scratch. Just make it easy on yourself so you could start selling the product and stacking the cash. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you want to work with me one-on-one or join my community, the links are below. Also, I have other great resources for you below that you can use. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.